go. Okay, cool. We are good to go.
Alright, sounds good. So this is the Mail demo. It's a cute little 3D platformer made by Undercoders and Untitled Studios. And I'm good to go whenever, so just feel free to count me down. I can count myself down if you want.
I accidentally froze your stream just like I did. Okay, we're good now.
Alright.
That's 2 in a row. Alright, we're good.
Alright, cool. It's Mail demo. Feel free to count me down whenever, or I can count myself down.
I gotcha. Alright, we're gonna start Mailmol in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be delayed. Yeah, there we go.
This is just a cute little platform made by Talbotov and Undercoders. It's a lot of cutscenes just because it's the demo, it's introducing you to everything. So you'll hear a lot of this noise. It's very fun. The movement, you have 2 main movement options. You have your sprint and you have your dash. The dash is faster in pretty much every scenario, but you can only use it when you're just landing on the ground, so the main movement for this game is just chaining dashes together by jumping out of the ground.
Yeah, think of it like a dolphin. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you gotta breach out of the ocean every once in a while. So I guess dolphins would be faster in the water. But just imagine it's a reverse dolphin, where they're faster in the air. You can charge up your jumps as you're dashing, so that you can jump further or shorter, so you can kind of time them a little bit better. But you still preserve your momentum.
Unlike most platformers where you hold the jump button and you jump first and then you charge it to jump higher, in Mailmol you actually charge the jump while you're in the ground and then you release to jump. So if you see me doing little circles on the ground, usually what that is I'm trying to charge a jump while also keeping my dash momentum. We went around the sides here. Come on, you can do it. Just 2 quick cutscene skips where it teaches you some of the stuff in the game. Teaches you how to ground pound, teaches you how to dash. We know that already, so we skip it.
Yeah.
So the only skippable cutscenes in the game, and I don't believe they intend for you to go around that way.
But they left them in, which is nice.
Yep.
This is actually the second demo that's out there, so, or the second version of the demo. The first version had a fun little skip that unfortunately I'm not able to do, but this one has some fun stuff as well. And then generally just like the movement and kind of some of the smaller skips you can do and optimizing that's been really cool. It's just like a very satisfying game to watch.
For
So,
sure.
we need to get to these levels.
It's just fairly simple. Get to the end. We're gonna go around here and come up around here. That saves a little bit of time over going around the intended way. Just a tiny bit. There are a lot of skips where it just saves a very small bit of time. For the second part of this level, we're going to be pressing essentially 3 buttons to raise those stairs out of the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot skip all 3 switches. Like, you can't skip one of the 3 switches or anything. It seems like you should be able to just jump up there, but they make it just out of your
We've tried.
You know, we've tried a lot of things. Maybe one day. Maybe they'll add a skip.
just for us.
Yeah, if we ask nicely enough.
Alright,
But
so
yeah,
that is the first level. The levels are organized into different cannons. There's 4 levels per cannon. There are 2 cannons in the demo, and then the 2 race levels, and we're running all batteries, which is essentially the all levels category for this run.
So in the demo, that's 8 batteries, or not 8 batteries, 10 batteries. But in the full game, who knows? It's a mystery.
We'll find out when the full game comes out on March 4th. Mailmol is coming out on March 4th. Make sure to buy it.
That bribe come through for us to, to promote the game. Did you get the money clear?
Hey devs, I'm promoting the game, right? The ad swaps get back, please.
Yeah, we did our part. But yeah, so we're moving on to the second level now. To access the next level in each of these areas, you have to complete the previous one. You can't skip around and do whatever you feel like. Now we got strict rules.
This level is pretty much an auto-scroller. Just so that I have something to do, I'm going to be going for all the collectibles. Not all the carrots, but all the radishes, which are collectibles that unlock cosmetics. Going for all of them in this level loses about a second, but I don't mind, because it's fun.
How dare you. I'll pull you off the I'll throw
God,
them
I'm
in.
sorry, I'm throwing for content.
We're definitely not like half an hour ahead already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm throwing for content, I'm sorry.
Stable decided to world record, which was super cool. So
Yeah, just casual
you
drop
know,
a world record in Marathon.
casual first run of the marathon. Yeah. Yeah, these sliding levels are fairly linear. There's not so much skipping you can do.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to keep it loose.
I didn't actually lose the second that I was talking about. Still got 40 seconds on the postcard, which is about as fast as you can get with this level. I was in the second half of the 40 seconds, but
Yeah. The game doesn't tell you the milliseconds or anything. It just rounds it up, or doesn't round it up, but you know,
unfortunately.
it just shows you the full number.
I really like this
there was a
cutscene because the game says, hey, Rick's store is open right here. And then Rick says, hey, my store's open, come check it out right here. And then Miles says, hey, you should check out Rick's store, and then you don't check out his store because it's a speed run and that loses
So
time.
rude. They're advertising so much, and we don't check them out.
One day we'll check out
Error.
Rick's store.
One day it'll be optimal. Optimal hat makes you go twice as fast. Just blue spikes.
The jetpack actually does something.
So it would be funny. Maybe we'll say hi to Rick after the run. We'll see. This is one of the cooler.
Oh, this is for sure one of the cooler levels. It has some sort of dev-intended skips that let you skip some moving platforms, like right here. You could just make that jump. As opposed to waiting for the platform cycles. Jump around over there.
Yeah, there's the big honkin' skip you can do as well, which is not safe for anyone to do ever.
There's an IL trick in this level that saves like 10 seconds. I don't do it in full game runs because it saves 10 seconds but loses about 20 if you die, which is fairly common. It's not very consistent.
Maybe one day.
Perhaps one day. One day the world record will be for the demo will be optimized enough that you need windmill skip.
Yeah. So we're skipping the final level of that area for now, because some shenanigans happen.
So shenanigans happen. It's turtle time, y'all. Y'all want to see a turtle?
You guys remember Goat Simulator? You remember those turtles we knocked over? One of them, unfortunately, came after us. It's the whole entire marathon is just one big lore, all wrapped up together.
It's the Animalthon extended universe.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, we got Portal 2 later, which, you know, that was in Goat Simulator as well. So, you know, it's all this schedule is made very precisely.
So we're coming over here. We talk to the owl who has a private cannon, which leads, it seems, almost
you have to talk to him now? Oh no. You didn't have to talk to him usually, or last time in the last demo, but you had to talk to him.
No, you need to talk to him to activate the cannon, I think.
Oh no. That's unfortunate.
I don't know,
My
maybe,
5 second
you didn't.
time thing.
Maybe you didn't, just I've just been doing it for no reason.
That's alright. Anyway, we ignore all of them for the entire run. We should probably, like, talk with them.
Yeah, so this is Pukat. Pukat is stealing your energy. Unfortunately for Pukat, his ship is built around not pressing these buttons, and I'm very good at pressing buttons.
Yeah, unfortunately designed a ship that is susceptible to mole-based attacks, which was his first problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really your domain. You're more on the ground. You'd assume that he would be safe just being in the air, but unfortunately you have a cannon. So.
Yeah, you know.
It happens.
Got in range, and that was it. We did it, we beat the game, it's all over.
We did
Don't
it.
look at the estimate.
Don't look at the estimate. So we're going now into the bonus worlds canon. It's actually just faster to do this while we're over here, instead of going back across the lobby. It's like a tiny bit faster. This is sort of a showcase. Starfish Sandcastle is probably my favorite level in the game to run.
It's pretty cool. Do they build their ship? Oh, that's true. We can tunnel in it, so I guess it is made out of like dirt or like some other material.
Yeah.
That just seems
I'm
like a bad
actually
idea.
going into this, just the opening scroll messes with the cycles a little bit. This doesn't save time, it's just slightly more consistent, and it's a timing that I'm more comfortable with. I'm gonna put this on reset cycle quickly. Or I put this on reset
Yeah.
cycle quickly.
Yeah, and it's cool. That looks cool. So that's water. So
That's water. Moles
Um,
can't swim, as I'm sure you
cannot.
all know.
like all main video game characters, and we cannot in fact swim. Unfortunately.
One
Tragically.
day Volty will be able to swim.
Maybe if we get the scuba goggles or whatever, some sort of cosmetic,
Yeah.
bounce off water, get some new routing going on. Yeah, now you have to go onto this 3-layer
Yep.
cake here, and you're good to go.
Go on the cake really quickly.
And we didn't even like wreck any sandcastles or anything. Those are the sounds of optimal mashing. I'm like, it's getting closer.
There's you don't need to mash for most of this. There are like very few spots where you
Keeping
actually
your
need
hands
to
warm.
Yeah, keep the hands warmed up. There's definitely like there are definitely segments that are long enough for you to check Discord, and I know this because I checked Discord mid-run during my warm-ups.
Good times.
Very good times. This is a very fun run, man.
Yeah. Down the
So this
mines.
next level
AKA
is Down the Mines. It's another one that's sort of an auto-scroller, except not really, because it's basically just hold right the whole time.
Yeah, you don't have to hit like all the boosters, and you know the times aren't always super similar. Like you actually have to make all these jumps, and
Yeah,
you know,
it's
not
definitely very
dying.
easy to fail on this level, but if you do it right, it's an auto-scroller pretty much.
In case we didn't mention it before, the letters that are there are checkpoints.
Oh, yep.
So if we die, we go back to them. They're not super important because levels are so short anyways, but in case we do a big dump, which of course we won't because perfect speedrun, but please, never make a mistake.
I have never made a mistake on this game in my life.
Never made a mistake in my life. Never. Never
I
ever.
believe you.
There's definitely not the proof in the marathon for the last 4 hours that I've made any.
I trust you implicitly. I believe you never messed anything up.
Yeah.
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 Alright. What's the name of Spooky Forest now? Oh, it's Treasure Hunt, or Scavenger Hunt.
Yeah, it's Scavenger Hunt.
Okay. The names of these levels used to be the worlds that they were from.
That changed in this demo.
actually-
They changed to what the level in the world would be. So this is Scavenger Hunt. There used to be a really cool skip here where you climbed a tree and climbed over a wall because it's based around getting these 5 keys that you could see sort of in the opening scroll. Unfortunately, the devs patched out Multi's ability to climb this one specific tree.
Yes. You know, we should at least be able to either swim or climb trees, one or the other. I'm not too picky, whichever one. So, like, the platforming here is pretty spooky because if you fall into the purple goo, you also die, as you'd expect. There's also a bunch of invisible platforms and bonking against things. Very, very clean so far. We did the last section here. We'll go by the tree right here.
Tree's
tree
right there on the right.
top right there. Yeah. Rest in peace, tree climber.
Rip Swamp.
For some reason you can't. Yeah. For some reason you can't go underneath the door there. But, I don't know. We cannot dig
That's a
underneath.
really clean, spooky swamp, though.
Yeah, this game's a lot of fun to play. I've enjoyed it. I've been looking forward to it. We're gonna go ham on it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest male-based speedrun. Male-based, mole-based, both actually. I'll say both. I don't know of any mole or
mole-based speedrun.
Is there any good mail speedruns out there, like delivering mail?
Oh, I feel like there's gotta be at least one.
I don't know. I don't know. I've not run one. No Delivery is a pizza delivery game. I mean, that's close.
Yeah. This next level, Bullet Slalom, has these platforms which you can see the yellow and blue ones. Those change between yellow and blue based on just every time you jump. So normally you'd like count your jumps or something if you're doing IL. I just try to react when I get there because counting with jumps is stressful and I can't really do it while commentating.
That's why I'm here, to still let you be distracted.
I thought you were gonna say I'm here to count your jumps for a second.
I've been counting your time.
Yeah.
What are you talking? This level's
But
named
no,
after me. I know everything about it. What are you talking about? This is the important one right here. And also, while you're avoiding, trying to get the right cycle for those boxes, or the cubes, platforms, you have to also not get hit by the things going by. And then we have their keys again for unlocking here.
Yep. Not a terrible Bullet Slalom. Could have been better, could have been worse. I already mentioned that Inko. Inko is one of the devs of this game. See the chat. Yes, full game does launch on March 4.
It do.
It's gonna be very fun.
That is the last on that section. We have the race levels now.
We gotta go finish farm first.
Oh, true. We should go do that. You know, if you really want to.
Yeah.
No one's. There's not.
No one's
counter
like obligated to play Windmill Hills, I think. Windmill Hills is an incredibly cycle-based level. So there are a lot of cycles, and there are some parts where eventually you're just locked onto a cycle and there's not really anything you can do to make it go faster. The race sections, there's a race for every cannon that's basically unlocked after you beat every cannon. And so we just go over here and finish Windmill Hills off first so we could do both the races in sort of one go.
Yeah. Oh! You spooked me. You scared me.
Yeah.
That's frightening.
And this is the part where it sort of gets like, there are some skips you could do, but they don't end up mattering as much.
They're just swag, you know?
Yeah, they're just swag. Because you need to wait for cycles anyway.
We need male mole emotes so we can like dance while we're waiting on these platforms.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a lot of balancing, kind of dashing the right direction, and also charging your jumps, and especially in a section like this.
For sure. For sure. Because you gotta keep the dash momentum. You could only really do the dash when you're landing in the ground. Not a bad
you
Windmill
kind of
Hill,
get in the
all
rhythm.
things considered.
For sure. Sorry, I just like punched my microphone. I'm just so excited for male mole. You know.
Hell yeah.
I gotta get that energy up. Alright, so those are all the two main cannons that are in the demo are now done, so now we have the two races to do.
The last two batteries are both races. It's my personal favorite trope. Game's gonna ask me if I want to wishlist it, which I've already done, and you should do. Mailbowl comes out on March 4th. Races are essentially like remade versions of other levels that make some stuff easier, and also they come in pretty much every time on reset cycle, I believe. You'll notice some of the platforms weren't moving here. So it just changes some of the routing. Pretty fun.
I don't remember the name. They're like Robo Moles or Mecha Moles.
Mecha Moles, yeah.
Probably Mecha Moles because it's got that nice alliteration and it's like it sounds like whack-a-mole almost. It's nice. It rolls off the tongue. Occasionally
the game does eat your dash. It's usually my fault when it happens. I just like to blame the game.
Shout out to the red Mecha Mole that immediately just jumped straight up in the
air. That's how you program a good base. But yeah, it is very funny that Scarlet, who's the skunk scientist that you saw, talks about how long she's been working on these. It immediately one jumps into the air and wastes time.
It'd be funny if they just flew up in the air and just they would come down eventually and win if you take too long. Just circumvent the entire thing. Just use the jetpack.
The jetpack works, but only for robots.
Yeah, it's the Bowser strategy of instead of doing it the correct way, just do it faster. But these are the two like really good maps for speedrunning, so it's kind of nice
Honestly,
to do them
yeah.
in the races as well. One thing we didn't really mention before is you can do a nice little ground pound there off the inflatable and launch there, and obviously this dash do across there is not exactly the way you're usually supposed to do it. You also don't have to solve the puzzle in the race version, but we don't solve it anyway, so that's okay. Puzzle solve. Why would we do it?
Alright, time is coming up. It's gonna be when she hands you the last battery. I can't really give you a countdown, it's just when the battery count picks up.
Yeah, I'll have to do it
Time.
off of the video. There we go. Wow,
Nice.
sub 20.
Yeah, it was 1957 on my end, which is actually, I believe, world record for this demo. World record for this
Nice.
match. So we got 2 world records. I could show off the secret level if we have
Go
time
for it. We're very ahead of schedule.
Alright,
Go talk
we
to Rick.
finally get to talk to Rick.
Let's
By
go!
that jetpack we've been hyping up so much.
Yeah.
So this is just a demo level put in by the devs. That was sort of put there. If you're in the Discord, you get to play it. You get the cool code that you gotta do. Join the Mailable Discord. Wishlist Mailable on Steam. It comes out on March 4th. So it's another one of these sliding levels. Very fun. The music's very enjoyable. I like the music for these.
When I first saw it, I thought, oh, it's another sliding level, but like, it's actually pretty, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's actually pretty tough, so.
Yeah. I will once again be doing all radishes. Once again, it loses like a second. It's pretty interesting that it loses about a second both times.
Yeah, obviously, good job on the main run. Congratulations on the demo world record. You know, that might be the world record forever if the demo gets removed.
Honestly. Yeah, thank you for the GGs, everyone.
Yeah, it's a really cool game.
Incredibly cool game, incredibly fun run, and I can't wait to do full game runs.
Yeah, you're gonna crush me in the full game runs. Like,
I doubt
by
it.
far. I'll have to see how far we're ahead after this. I might sneak in a run at some point. I don't know. We'll see.
Who?
Not of Mailmole, but of something. Who knows? Mystery game.
Secret bonus incentive, we just do Mail Mole twice.
Yeah, we're pretty far ahead. That's why I don't mind showing stuff off. Everyone's just too fast, you know?
Everyone's moving too quickly.
How are they supposed to know that speedrunners are gonna go quickly?
Who could have guessed?
I was expecting I would have more tech issues on my side and that I would flail around. And
Yeah, it seems like it's been going pretty far. It seems like it's been going pretty well so far.
It's not crashed. I've not done anything terrible.
Yeah,
I've
so
only
that's
started
a
2
demo level.
runs. Yeah.
Shoutouts to the Mailmole devs. They're really great. They communicate with the community a lot. We have fun in the Discord. Shoutouts to Kimito, who routed a bunch of VILs and a bunch of VIL routing. Yeah, good game. Buy it when it comes out on March 4th.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now we have to do the fun audio swap of I'm looking at your screen earlier than it's showing up on screen, and I have to like not transition over at a weird time, but we're gonna try to do that. All right. But yeah, thank you so much for the Mailmole run. I'm going to transition over to
Thank you for having
slightly. For sure. I'm gonna transition over to slightly higher quality audio in just a second.
me. Sounds good.
Wow, he did it. He did it.